Hey friends, so it's the last week of online challenges that we are sending you, and I'm wanting to let you know that here I am in the forest, surrounded by a few people walking by, so I'm a little bit nervous talking on my phone, but that's okay. Um, just wanted to let you know, just how much fun it was to spend time with you in the forest this year. And, you know, there's a lot in being in the forest together which can be so special, but we might have a hard time putting it to words how special it is. You know, there might be times where we're playing games in the forest, or we're listening to a story, or we're doing a craft, or we're looking at ducks on the lake, and it's like everything is just so beautiful and so wonderful, but we don't talk about it, or we don't express it, we don't bring it up. And I think that one way that humans throughout the ages have found a way to express that beauty that often goes unspoken about is through writing poetry. And so I want to offer you the challenge, the invitation this week. It doesn't have to be so much challenge, but an invitation. To go out into the forest and spend some time. And you can be in stillness by yourself in nature, if that works for you. Or you can do whatever you want. You can do what feels special to you. And then make sure you bring a journal with you. When the mood strikes you, I invite you to write a haiku about what you love about the forest, or about just whatever for you is important and feels like wants to be expressed. You can even think back on the year that we spent together. What was beautiful about it? And so a haiku is a traditional Japanese style of poem, and it's really simple to do, and it's about syllables. So the first line is 5 syllables, the second line is 7 syllables, and the third line is 5 syllables. And it doesn't have to rhyme. So, and it doesn't even have to make grammatical sense or anything like that. So I wrote one. I want to read it to you. Here, forest exploring. That's 5 syllables. I am in my favorite place. That's 7 syllables. Though, if you were to pronounce it favorite, fave or it, then it might be 8, but I'm going to call it 7. And then the last line is, these beings are my friends. So, again, here, forest exploring, in my favorite place. These beings are my friends. So, that's a haiku I wrote. And you don't have to stop at one, you can write more than one. And maybe it can be a way for you to kind of seal your experience of the year, to kind of put a final touch on it and to end it off. Because when I saw you at the beginning of the year and we were just seeing each other for the first time, that was special, and we honored that beginning through having fun. And now it's sad to say goodbye. And so, even if it's sadness that goes into the poem, that's okay. Or if it's joy, or if it's anger, or if it's fear, if whatever the feeling is, or whatever the words are, the beautiful thing about poetry is that there's no wrong way to do it. And you have a poet in you, and you have a storyteller in you, and yeah, my wish for you is to just take strength in that and feel that love for yourself as a creative person. So that's me. Take good care.